Okay, Coach, so the folks here, they are bundled up, but they're ready for football as you get a look at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. This is taken at his 4. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
Let's go. Do it.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
That's it. 180.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
That's it. 188. 99. 8.
The second-year man from USC, this is Ronald Jones. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Go.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 19-yard line.
Express.
On 2nd and 9, Newton, he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
This one fielded at the 5. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Hey, 4 down. 4 down.
Coming off the pick 6, it's Newton. Got an open man, it's Ratley. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Here we go. Hey!
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Browns' 46-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Go. Check.
This is Logan. They find some open field here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
It's a gain of 10.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They go play action here on 1st down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. That's taken in by Callaway. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
56, right there, 56. Pick it up. 56, the mic, boys, 56. Check, 56.
They'll look to throw. That's complete to Largent. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
56, the mic. Hey, check up.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to go up top for the end. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Austin Safarian-Jenkins, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Brian Saxter point up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Great. Gun.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Great.
They will go for it. Now Newton. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie linebacker from LSU, Devin White. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Here's Newton. Catch made by Slayton. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
That's the end of the first quarter. The score, Bengals 14, Browns nothing.
Check.
20.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Newton, pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Mike's 50. You. Mike's 50.
Out of the gun, Newton. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
56 to Mike. 56.
Hey, box truck. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this plate?
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Begin, shot.
Here's Newton. Throw left side complete. That's Owens. And he'll be upended at the 18. That's a very helpful pickup of 9 after the play began at the 9.
Gun. Express!
On 3rd down, Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at about the 31. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working. On 2nd down, it's Logan. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. They're going to look to throw. This is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
X3, 218, chop. Get it.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. T.J. Logan. Touchdown number 18 on the year. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
To throw again on 2nd down. Newton. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay. know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On third down, here's Jones. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's fourth down. Badgley able to knock this one through. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
They'll run it here with Logan. And an alley to run. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. T.J. Logan, as the first half is winding down. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. Bryant's extra point up and good. And the route is on here.